How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Regular. Today we're working on side chick. The alternator took shit on me. It's a stock alternator. Replaced it with another stock alternator. Need to upgrade the alternator actually, because so I don't have to run into this again. But there is no videos on Frontiers, only 240s with the KA. So I'm gonna show you how to do it in a 2000 Nissan Frontier. So let's get started. Alright, so you'll of course need the alternator, which this is a part number for it, the CarQuest part number. You will need a 12 and a 14, and I have a flat head just so I can take off the intake, because you will need to take the intake off. So if we come over here, the intake, this completely has to come off because the alternator is down in there somewhere. It's all underneath of all this stuff. It's kind of hard to see. It's underneath that water outlet hose or whatever that is. So let me get this off and continue. Alright, so as you can see, I got the intake off. It's right there. It was two Phillips heads right here, and then it has these clips that you have to take out or disconnect. So now you can see the alternator a little bit better. It's right there, and you see the bolts that so you have to, this is a tensioner, this is I think mounting, and then there's one more bolt on the bottom side, which is a 14 millimeter as well, and that's how the alternator comes out. So hopefully I can do it from the top, because I really don't want to jack this truck up. Oh yeah, also the connectors on the back. So you have the power, which is right there, and then next to it is the connector to it. So there's the power, and then the connector is a little bit over to the right of it. You can't see it because of all these hoses, but if these hoses weren't here, the alternator is clearly right there. So let me see what else I can do, and I'll inform you guys on anything else I have trouble with or come into contact with. Don't forget to take your negative battery terminal off as well. I have to do that before I forget. So let me see what else I can do. Alright, I got this alternator off. As you can see, it's right there. It was a bitch because of that bolt. There's supposed to be a flange nut on it. It was a normal nut. It's a 14 if you do have that. I'm not sure if it was stock or if the alternator had been replaced prior. So I do apologize if anything is different now than it is on yours. I did have to take the upper radiator hose off to access the power bolt or power nut to the alternator. And other than that, pretty easy. I do have to add radiator fluid though now, because none came out and it was facing completely down, so that means I'm very low, clearly. So let me get the new alternator put in, and let's hopefully see if it works. Alright, everything's back together. Have the battery terminal connected, alternator's back in. It's all tightened, backed up, everything's put back together. Now it's the ultimate time to see if it starts again. Hopefully the battery's not dead. That's a brand new battery. Whew. It's also hot outside, and I'm kind of dirty. I don't have my shirt on anymore. Oh, I gotta catch my breath. But let me go grab the keys and let's see if it starts. It started all good. We're good with bolts. It's reading 12.1 right now. It's good. No belt squeal or anything. Yeah, the truck's loud, but it's all good. We're idling fine. And if you want to know why it's loud, look right there. That's where my exhaust ends. So yeah, everything's back together. Everything's working normally. The bags are building pressure without volt drop. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos on Sidechick. Next is actually going to be the brake booster. That's where I'm going to now after I put a shirt back on. So check out that video and just check out more stuff. We're about to start working on the C notch and stuff for the truck. Figure out why it's overheating still, because I did put more coolant in it and it still overheats. So it's probably thermostat, water pump, or something like that. Or I just need a new radiator completely. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next ones. Peace.